Coming to Christ is always costly and sacrificial. And you see, sometimes I think you and we're just complacent in our walk with Christ, and we don't realize that what Christ is really calling us to is to lay down our own agenda, to walk with Him, to make disciples, and to make Him known. In the end, it doesn't matter if your allegiance is to an immoral lifestyle or your allegiance is to your own ways that just look good on the outside, because when Christ calls a man, He bids him to come and die to himself and to live to Christ. Dietrich Bonhoeffer said it best in his book, The Cost of Discipleship. He said, "The cross is laid on every Christian. The first Christ suffering which every man must experience is the call to abandon the attachments of the world. It is that dying of the old man which is the result of his encounter with Christ. As we embark upon discipleship, we surrender to Christ in union with His death, and thus it begins. The cross is not the terrible end to an otherwise God-fearing and happy life," he says, "but it meets us at the beginning of our communion with Christ. When Christ calls a man, He bids him come and die," he said. Bonhoeffer would go on to say, "It may be a death like that of the first disciples who had to leave home and work to follow Him, but it is the same death every time. Death in Jesus Christ is the death of the old man at His call so that you might live for Jesus."